At one point in time, you weighed 445 pounds.
Yeah, we weren't going to talk about that, but all right.
You were,
Yes, I maxed out at 440 pounds, and I lost 100 plus pounds. So I'm right now. I'm about 320. I'm at 320.
you got a goal of dipping under 3, or you good?
No, absolutely. I'm pushing 50, so I think I've put it off long enough. And recently I was talking about, like, okay, I've managed to accomplish every goal I've set for myself in my career.
Yes.
But personally, in my regular personal life, there's so many things that I've not accomplished that I would like to. Mm-hmm. And one of them is, in fact, getting to a healthier weight.
Right.
And so, yeah, I'm.
Were you always a big kid?
Always a big kid. Always a big kid. And then once comedy started taking off, you got to figure, it's like, man, I always wanted to go out and eat. I always like, oh, that'd be cool to go out and eat. And then I got myself into a position where I'm like, now I can afford to do it. I didn't cook at all for like 3 years. It's just like, let's go.
Right.
And unfortunately, it caught up to me.
And then because you got to realize, you probably starting your day at 9, 10 o'clock at night. You getting done at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and then you go to eat, and then you go sleep till 9, 10 o'clock the next morning.
I'm very much still a night person. So, for example, I went to bed today at maybe 8 a.m.
8?
Yeah. I went to bed at 8. I had breakfast at 6, and then I went to bed at 8.
So what?
And then I slept maybe 3 hours, and then I got in the car and came over here.
So what were you doing from the hours of 11 p.m. to say 6 a.m.?
I'm just up. I'm watching TV. I'm on my phone. I'm a night person.
So your roles are reversed. So you sleep when a normal person is out and about doing what they do, and when a person is normally asleep, that's when you're getting your stuff done.
Yes, and also at night is my favorite time to drive because there's no traffic.
Right.
So I can jump in one of the cars and just I'll take a lap. I'll go to Pasadena, or I'll go to Ontario, or come up here to LA, and there's no traffic, so it's just
You just get in the car and just drive?
Yeah, it's the best. I'll set a playlist. You got to remember, during the day or just when I'm out on the weekends, I have so many people around me.
Yes.
And the idea of me going anywhere alone freaks everybody out. Because it's like, what if something happens? I'm like, I'm a adult. Can I just go? You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to Costco by myself and be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm grown. Can I go buy a $1.50 hot dog and enjoy that and go get some sheets or something? You know what I mean? It's like, is it cool?
Right. You said I drink Diet Coke so I can eat regular cake.
Yeah.
Are sweets your favorite food, or do you like the traditional Mexican cuisine?
You know what? With sweets, believe it or not, sweets are not my number one. I love more salty.
Okay,
sweet.
So you fried
So
chips,
yeah,
like
I'm more of
a
whether it's chips or just steak, or whether it's a hot dog. My favorite food is a hot dog.
You eat glizzies like that?
Oh my God, that's why I love Costco so much. And not just because it's $1.50, but that is a legit good hot dog. It is so good.
So I know you love the Dodger dog, because that Dodger dog.
Yeah, well, you don't gotta go like that.
Yeah.
Shannon, right there.
Man,
Hey, put it in your mouth. No.
Man, but it's sticking out both ends. I mean, come on now. Can y'all get a bun that's a little bit longer? You can't have the glizzy sticking out on both ends.
I love a good hot dog. That's definitely my favorite.
So what do you put on your hot dog?
I'm so basic. I just want ketchup, mayo, mustard.
Mayo?
Relax.
On a hot dog?
Well, that's a lot of judgment right there. That's a lot of judgment.
Hold on.
Hey,
I've never heard of anybody putting mayo on a hot dog. Shoot your shot on Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. Prize Picks is now giving away $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dive, every board even more exciting. So don't miss a chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. March is officially here, which means the best time of year for all you basketball fans. The madness is upon us, and the league is in the final stretch before the playoffs. Find your community on Prize Picks with new social feeds features. You can share Prize Picks with your friends and copy lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like or use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can even follow Prize Picks partners like us and tailor fade our picks just with one click. Get in on the action at Prize Picks. It's now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Okay, mustard, ketchup, onions, relish, chili, cheese, sauerkraut. Mayo?
Yeah. I'll put mayo on a sandwich. So I like mayo on a sandwich, but for me, a hot dog is just, it's the same. It's just a different, the meat, the meat is shaped different. You know what I mean?
You do realize that hot dog is not a sandwich, right?
We can agree. We can agree to disagree, Shannon. We can agree to disagree.
I'm just trying to. So, at what age did you say, you know what? I want something different. I don't want ketchup. I don't want mustard. I don't want relish. I'm gonna try mayo on a hot dog.
I think because of the fact that I always grew up eating mayo, so I would put mayo basically on everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that tip?
That was from a very early age, and that was just something that I did. I mean, once it caught on, it was like, all right. So like when I go to England, and they're like, oh, they eat their fries with mayo. I'm like, cool. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll show you how to do it.
French fries with mayo?
That's what they do in England, yes.
Oh, no, man. Come on, bro.
Are we still cool?
Yeah. So I'm just trying to. So now what do you put? I know you don't put mayo on a burger.
You liked me more when I was just a Raider fan. Now I was like, oh, mayo. That's where I draw the line right there.
Gabriel, please tell me you don't put mayo on a burger.
Yes, I put mayo on a burger.
This man.
Shannon, really? Oh, God damn it.
You do realize that mayo doesn't have to go on everything.
We're doing so good.
I swear, I've never heard of people putting mayo on a hot dog.
He's about to cancel you, boo-boo.
So you like salty food. So at what point in time do you say...
So, for example, one of my favorite salty things to eat is Spam, because I grew up on it.
I
grew up on Spam.
Fried?
Yes.
See?
Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
We back.
Yeah, thank goodness.
We back.
I was nervous. I'm like, oh, man, how much of something I got to drink before Shannon gets back?
But I mean, we good. So you fried?
Yeah, on the pan and everything.
Yeah. Sandwich.
I love Spam.
I already know you put mayo on it.
Yeah. Well, we were doing so good, and then you just pulled it back.
But you know what? I'll give you that. I mean, I think that's really the only way that you can eat Spam. You got to have mayo on it. You gotta have mayo to do Spam. But you still eat it. Yes. You know you don't have to, right?
I know I don't have to. And, I was having this conversation with someone earlier about how there's certain foods and certain restaurants that I still go to, even though I know the level, the caliber of quality of food that I'm about to,
You're right.
But because of the fact that it ties into it's nostalgic. It ties into my childhood.
Yes.
I enjoy it because the taste and the flavor reminds me of when I would go eat with my mom and being a kid and stuff like that. So but I do know that a lot of these restaurants, I'm like, I've tasted Wagyu. I know what A5 is. Yeah. I know. And so
I'd rather have Spam right about now, but okay, it's good. What's your favorite food? If somebody said, okay, give me a list, your last, what's your favorite food? What's the one thing that, you know what, Gabriel says, I got to have this?
Grilled cheese sandwich with Spam in it. Grilled cheese, if that's my last meal, I'm about to go to the electric chair.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese sandwich with fried Spam in the middle.
Grilled cheese?
Yeah.
Are you sick?
I'm such a basic. Seriously, I grew up eating quesadillas. Like my mom would make me a quesadilla, not even like on the grill.
Say it again. So we've been saying it wrong because we say quesadilla.
Well, I'm saying it because I'm Mexican and I have an accent. You know what I'm saying?
How is it?
Quesadilla.
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 Yeah. It's okay if you don't say it right.
No, we don't
You know
say
what
it
I'm
right.
saying? It's all good.
Hey, advertise. Let me get the quesadillas. But it's the same thing.
I grew up eating quesadillas, very basic. It's just the tortilla, some cheese, you fold it. Sometimes my mom would put it on the stove.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just throw it in the microwave.
Right.
But that's what I grew up on. So I'm very simple. My writer, when I do shows, like, a lot of times entertainers have certain shit in their,
They
in their
want
thing.
They want M&Ms. They want ginger ale. They want.
So basic. I just need a George Foreman grill or a microwave.
Do you keep it?
No. I got one on the bus. I'm good. So I just need a George Foreman grill, a microwave.
Okay.
Some tortillas or some bread.
Okay.
And just some cheese
That's it. That's all you get.
and mayo. And mayo.
So
Yeah.
you like mayo or do you like salad spread, salad dressing?
No, mayo. Like, for example, people go, what about like Miracle Whip?
Yes.
No.
So you get Hellman's, huh?
Yeah, either Hellman's or what's the other name? It's either Hellman's or not Kraft. What's the other name, guys? It's Hellman's or we're talking about mayonnaise. Best Foods. Best Foods. So it's either Best Foods or Hellman's. It's the same brand, but
Yeah. But see, this man says if his last meal, he going out. He
my
want
last meal, grilled cheese
and Spam.
sandwich was Spam, and that's on record because I've said this before.
No, I'm going out with a bang. I'm eating all. I'm getting Wagyu. I want ribs. I want oxtails. French fries. Yeah.
I eat all of that on the reg. Seriously, like.
But as a writer, and people, what he's saying is that, like, him being who he is, he has a writer. So they'll ask you, what do you want? What type of water do you want? What type of soft drinks do you want? Do you want ice? Do you want champagne? Do you want beer?
No, I don't want ice. Really? I'll leave it at that. No. In my dressing room, there's Diet Cokes,
Yeah.
bottles of water, and usually what I'll do is when I have bottles of water, I got like a kind of like a Crystal Light type of thing.
Yeah,
where you put it in there,
yeah,
sugar-free, kind of mix it up. Bread. They'll usually provide deli meats because
Yeah.
no matter where you go, they'll always have the deli tray. And
Yes,
stuff like that.
yes.
I just need it to be simple.
Particular type of bread? You like brioche?
I like that artesian.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I'm a little bougie.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
the wheat artesian one.
Yeah.
And mayo.
You mentioned that you're almost 5, and when did you realize that, you know what, guys, I'm too big, I'm too heavy?
So when you're young, it's easier to carry around that weight.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where everything's still functional.
Mm-hmm.
There's no issues. Nothing hurts yet.
Yes.
I was in my 20s and I'm pushing for 450. My heaviest, I was, like I said, right around 439, 440. Let's just say 440. It was
Okay.
439, 440.
Yeah.
And everything's functional. Like I said, functional. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't need a pill. I didn't need nothing. And then it just got to a point where it became uncomfortable, where I started getting panic attacks. I would wake up and I'm just like, I can't breathe right. I don't feel good. And I'd stand up and I'd have to go outside. I'd have to go outside and I have to take off my shirt and just stand there and just let the cold air hit me. And I remember I was in Washington, D.C., and I got hit with a really bad panic attack because I had a sinus infection and I couldn't breathe right. And then I had that and I just had to run outside and it was snowing. And I'm outside in the snow. And I took off my shirt and I'm standing outside. I look like a homeless dude on the street because I'm just standing there, no shirt. But the panic attack was so...
Hopefully this is pre-internet. Nobody saw that.
No, nobody saw that.
Okay.
But it was one of those things where it's like it was such a moment where it affected me so much. And I still get panic attacks, but it really takes a lot for one to kick in. But back then, because of the weight, it just like that. And then I said, man, all right. So I started going to the gym, and I lost a little bit of weight, but it wasn't enough. And then I wound up meeting a gentleman by the name of Diamond Dallas Page, DDP.
DDT. Yeah.
DDP.
Yeah.
And he's got this program, And I met him. I was doing an interview podcast with Roddy Piper, the late great Roddy Piper, and I met him at the studio, and I talked to him for a little bit, and I said, "Hey, man, I met you in Florida. You were really cool, and you got this program. I'm interested." And he turned me on to it. And not only did he turn me on to it, he was checking on me every day. He was checking on me. Hey, man, are you good? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? And he helped me to lose almost 100 pounds. So I credit him for that.
Wow.
I stuck to his program, and it really helped change me, because it's like I became flexible. I dropped all this weight. The panic attacks stopped. And then I just plateaued. And this is, I've been at this weight since. But it's one of those things where it's like, to carry that much weight, a lot of times people were telling me, hey, Ralphie May, how you doing? They would confuse me with Ralphie May. And, I miss him. Ralphie May passed away a few years ago.
Yeah, he was unbelievable.
But he was much heavier than me. But the fact that I was being confused for him told me, hey, man, that's another reason. Like, hey, man, yeah.
Have you thought about going GLPs or the Ozempic, the Mounjaro, the trizepatide?
So I did try, like, I went and did a consultation to see about gastric bypass, because I thought, okay, maybe this, if I can tie it up, maybe we can control it. And then they told me, well, you got to lose like 50 pounds first, get yourself to a certain place, and then we can do the procedure. And I'm like, if I can lose 50 pounds, then I can lose 100 pounds.
Right.
I don't need this.
Right.
And then when it came down to medication like Mounjaro or Ozempic and stuff like that, I got on Ozempic for maybe 5 months. And Ozempic works. Ozempic is scary how good it works, because it does curb your appetite to a place where you're like, do I even need food? Like, seriously, I just would look at food, I'm like, not like it was gross, but I'm like, I'm good.
You're right.
And I started losing weight. But the problem with Ozempic is you're going to lose more muscle than fat.
Yeah.
And that my shoulders, like,
They
even though
slump,
I'm a big guy, like, overweight.
And that ain't coming back, Gabe.
Hey,
Gabriel, it's not coming back.
I'm strong.
Oh, you're like, yeah, you sturdy.
I'm sturdy.
Ooh, yeah, you could have been a lineman.
Yeah. No, I'm I got strength. So the fact that I lost my shoulders. But I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm losing weight, but I'm like, oh. And so I didn't like it. And then, you're a little bit nauseous. That's part of the deal. And I got off of it. I got off of the Ozempic, and immediately I gained back 20 pounds, like that. It is scary how quick you regain the weight. And, you want to hear a crazy story? I was actually supposed to be the original face for Ozempic. Ozempic reached out to me many years ago, and we're like, we got this brand, we got this product, and we want to see if you're interested. And they offered me a freaking incredible deal to be the face of Ozempic. Before freaking Ozempic. I was supposed to be the guy singing that in the commercials. They wanted me to be the brand, the face for it. And even though it was a $1 million deal, I couldn't do it. It wasn't a voiceover role.
Right.
What they wanted from me was more than what I could give, because I was going to do better on the road.
Because they actually wanted you to.
They wanted me to go out and tour and be basically the face, and okay, you're selling Ozempic around wherever.
But let me ask you this. Let's just say, for the sake, you say you're around 320 now. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, you lost another 60, 70 pounds. Do you think that'll change you? Do you, because I think that people, you can't be fluffy anymore. You're not fluffy.
So I had this conversation with Big Boy. Big Boy here, LA, Real 92.3.
Yes.
I've known Big Boy for 20 years, and I knew him when he was 500 plus pounds, when he was really big boy.
Yeah.
Now he's maybe 210.
Yes.
And it was one of those things where I said, hey, man, how did things change for you once you lost all that weight? You weren't Big Boy anymore. He goes, no, I wasn't Big Boy no more, but I was alive. And that's the most important thing. So if I lose 100 or whatever the amount of weight is, I might not be fluffy.
Right.
But, man, I'm going to be alive. And
Right.
I think that's the most important thing.
Yes.
And I think my fans and people would rather see me alive and able to function and do what I do
100.
rather than be the big guy.
Right.
Because the majority of of my material, I'll touch on the fact that I'm
Right.
big because we know that.
Right.
But I got stories. I got other things that are happening
talk
in my
about,
life.
absolutely.
I'm not one dimensional. So I'm good.
Right.
So I really want to lose weight.
Right.
Shannon, it's a serious thing.
But it's hard when you're on the road, like you travel and bro, you don't get to sit around, bro. You got your schedule is reverse of what a normal person would do because you're eating at wee hours of the morning, and then you up for another hour or two, and then you go to bed. Yeah. So it's not like you gotta. I mean, you would literally have to like come off the show, eat, wait an hour or two, and then go work out. People don't be wanting to work out unless you Mark Wahlberg working out at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mark's he's a special person. That's something else. But I do realize that I need to be around not just for myself.
Yes.
But I need to think, and I feel like I need to say it out loud just because I won't do it for me. I have to do it for someone else because I'm wired that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wired that way where I'm trying to always please others.
Everybody else.
And I'm the last person.
Right.
So if I'm going to lose weight, I actually got to do it for others because I can't do it for myself. And that's kind of crazy.
Right. So how's the sleeping? Because I had to get a sleep apnea machine. I have sleep apnea really, really bad.
Pretty sure I have that condition. I haven't done the sleep study, but I know that I snore. If I sleep on my back, I snore.
Yes.
But if I sleep on my side, I don't. And if I sleep face down, I definitely don't.
Right.
So I've had multiple people tell me, all right, when you sleep on your back, you snore and then you stop breathing.
Yes.
But then when you sleep face down, you purr, you don't snore.
Right.
It's just like a little
Go get the test.
kind of a thing. Oh, I know I have it.
Yeah.
I know I have it.
Yeah.
There's no question.
Because I had to test, and I have a in the machine. They're not like big and bulky like they used to be, Gabriel. They're nice and neat. I travel with it, and once you get it, you can't sleep without it.
But the question is like, I consider you to be in incredible shape. Have you thought about the surgery where they can remove the piece of skin?
No,
No,
they're not cutting anything unless they
Nice.
absolutely yeah.
See, in my case, like I know that there's a potential, but I'm afraid of cutting that piece of skin because I
Exactly.
feel like it would affect the way that I speak
Yep.
or perform.
Correct.
And that's the only reason.
Yeah. I said no. I'll go get the I got the CPAP machine. I put it on. Hey, put the water there.
I could start a gang with the amount of people I know that have that machine. You know what I mean? Like wow, I got to put extra outlets on the bus. Like, here you go, guys, go ahead.
Vegan. You're not gonna do no vegan stuff, huh?
You
tried that too?
Yep, I went 6 months being vegan. I went full cold turkey on the meat.
Yeah.
No meat. I was eating at a place, what the heck was it called? I think it was called Veggie Grill. It was my go-to spot because they used to have these chicken tenders that weren't real chicken, but they taste like real chicken.
Right.
And so that was like my cheat thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did salads and just no dairy, no nothing, no eggs. 6 months. And I lost so many friends. Just like nobody wanted to hang out with me. My pee smelled funny. It was bad.
Man, I thought you was about to say you lost so much weight.
No, I didn't lose no weight. No, I know a lot of fat vegans, which by the way is like a jip. If you're gonna give up meat, you might as well be skinny. But if you're gonna be giving up meat and you're still fat, you might as well eat the steak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.